This is the lower bracket final, the second last game of the day. And we have two surprise entrants here into the competition. No one really expected them to make a top 3. It is Germany versus the UK. DeMusliM versus Spiral. Spiral just got spanked by Happy in the winners final, but being in the winners final was already a surprise. And DeMusliM has had a marvelous run in the lower bracket after being defeated by Happy in the first round. That's his only loss so far. 2-0 versus Neutron, afterwards 2-0 versus Cash, 2-1 versus Vortex, and now lower bracket final. Game for third, pretty much. Who loses the game is the third, and the winner goes up against the best of 5 against Happy. So, let's go. And I think Todd is back as well.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, dude? How was dinner? What you have?
Spaghetti. It was pretty good.
With meatballs?
With some beef and like some other stuff, yeah. It was alright.
Damn, dude, you're treating yourself. We're just over here starving to death.
Lieferando, dude. You just gotta start ordering.
Dude, some of my Lieferando places, they are now closed for delivery for whatever reason.
Why?
Yeah, when it's like, this should be the gold rush time. I don't know.
It's weird, actually. Maybe it's like some of these places are not getting enough business. And I think, like, yeah, I had the same, like some of my favorite places, almost all of them actually closed. And I think they were just not getting enough customers because there's not much info on, like, what's open and stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
I think the places that have, like, delivery services partly only and they're relying more on their main restaurant are kind of screwed now. But the delivery-only places seems like it would be perfect for them.
By the way, Neo, I heard what you said about Spiral had the longest and the shortest game in the tournament, and that reminded me, like, there's this UFC champion. He had like a really sick fight, epic fight for a belt a while back, and then he had another fight very recently, and it was like a really bad fight. Neither player was like engaging, doing anything. So he was very criticized, and he posted a photo on social media of both fights, and he said, "Best fight in UFC, worst fight in UFC. Get you a man that can do both." So that made me think of Spiral with his long and short games.
How to use social media properly. Yeah, absolutely right. Spiral is taking quite a defensive role here. Oh, the crap. Did it go to the Muslim? No, right?
No, faster.
But Spiral is not attacking the base at all, and kind of for good reason, because Arcane Tower is already up.
Already one.
Yeah, but that delays the tech a lot if you go triple farm plus Arcane Tower. Spiral, I think, is extremely good against rifles in particular. I once made it to the finals of the ESL Open Cup before getting 3-0'd by him, so I think he understands how to play against that very well. But DeMusliM has been mixing in this Griffin build that we saw earlier, and sometimes he goes rifles, but then he goes double Sanctum behind it. They only makes like 3 rifles, so it's going to be interesting to see what DeMusliM does and how Spiral reacts to it.
I think it's too late of attack for Griffins, right?
Oh, the Archmage.
I think he teched for Arcane in previous games.
Yeah.
When he for Griffins.
And also at this point you have to expect it, right? He's been doing it so much.
Yeah.
This build seems weird by DeMusliM. Isn't the point of going late tech with Arcane that you go out on the map and then creep out on the map?
Yeah, and I mean, you get a lot of footmen, to be honest, and he's already got 5. So I think maybe it's not too bad. I mean, he could have been doing better by now if he, like, didn't get wrecked by the creeps at the bottom right and lose all of his HP.
Just ran in there.
He also bought Boots of Speed. Is it standard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Boots are really good. I'm very bothered when somebody doesn't buy them.
I agree.
Wow. Remo and Todd have something alike. Who would have thought? Big reveal.
Yeah. I mean, we can
They
agree
hate
on some
Echoes
things.
as well. As any sensible person would.
The Ankhes is kind of weird because I think everybody's a little bit fed up with it and bored on it, but sometimes you still have to play it. And like certain matchups, maybe it's like the least bad option. But it was vetoed here, right?
Yeah. No, it's actually in the pool here, but it's rare to see in this matchup. Who vetoes this normally?
Who vetoes Echo?
Yeah.
It honestly depends. I've seen some orcs sometimes, but like very rarely. I think it would be more a human if they were to veto it. But I think, to be honest, I think it's played most of the time in human against orc in the maps that are left over. Because there are bigger priorities on what to veto.
Like Conceal the Northern we always see, right? But isn't it then normally either AZ or LR more? Seems to me.
I think AZ less and less. Like orcs have really figured out how you can play super aggressive on Amazonia. And as of late, we have seen more humans veto it. Then again, it's personal preference still. It's not like exactly set. Archmage very close to level 3, by the way.
Yeah, and
Surrounded
faster,
boss here?
nothing.
Sweet block by Spiral, so he's getting some mental strength back, I guess, after the destruction by Happy, just in the winner
Well,
bracket.
What just woke up the creeps in the bottom right? Because that footman had to run away. Did he misclick?
Probably.
And double Sanctum.
Oh, wow.
Spiral has the right read. He's going for early Kodos.
Maybe a bit of Infi style. Some priest into breakers and then the counter expo.
How do you feel about Infi not playing any Storks in this matchup at the moment?
I'm very confused. I don't understand how the fuck he's winning any game. Like I've watched these VODs so many times and I'm like scratching my head and then I try to build and I get obliterated. I'm like, what the? It makes zero sense. Like, it's actually super irritating. Like not to know why his build works and when I do it, it doesn't work. I think he just had like a bigger understanding of like everything, like when to creep, when to attack, when to counter expand. Maybe that's the answer. He's just better at everything.
He is pretty good.
Wait, I actually really like his idea of counter expanding. Because I've butted my head into a wall so many times trying to push Orc Expo that I'm like, it's just genius to just say like, okay, I'm gonna go to 50 supply and expand myself, and then my 80 army supplies can't keep up with yours if I can get there. And also Clap is pretty useful in those cases.
I've been saying for 3 months, just counter expand.
Well, you've been saying a lot of things. You've also said inner fire rifles were good, so you can't be trusted as far as I'm concerned.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get more brilliant insights to Utah, and then you can trust me again.
Look at this! He's queuing Mass Priest, and he already goes Griffin Aviary.
Okay.
And MK.
I think Infi is gonna sue DeMusliM for a copycat.
Well, he's Chinese. Maybe you shouldn't be too loud about that.
Oh, the Archmage is to pull back. Oh, that's a big creepjack coming up.
Oh, the snowball surround. That
Pretty much-
basically prevents the creepjack.
Yeah, actually. Oh, he didn't pull away with his army.
Should he even go in without a Farseer?
Yeah, I guess he didn't have enough purges, maybe. Doesn't seem like he had a few. MK gets level 2. And behind this, the question is, does DeMusliM expand?
I wonder if this Griffin Aviary does anything. I don't know if Spiral's playing too many Wyvern. This could just be an investment for nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, even if he goes Wyvern, he still has Ensnare.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting reinforced defenses and the burrow on the expo.
Oh.
No, I don't know how many games of me against Grubby you guys have
Oh,
caught.
I saw a
but
lot.
yeah, I've lost about 20 and won 2. And when he does this expand, 50 supply doesn't break the burrow. It's amazing. Like, I'm like, yeah. Thanks, Matt Morris, I guess. So apparently Sparrow, I think Sparrow watches a lot of streams, by the way. So he for sure saw a lot of these games. He was probably like, oh, nice, I'll try that.
Just get some more Kodos. Upgrade is ready. Reinforced almost ready. TC is not entirely ready yet, but close to 3. But the
Do you
TP
know-
loss.
By heart, how long the aerial shackle cooldown is, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know a single number in this game. I just play it. And not even that well either.
But like, is it long or is it like short?
Yeah, it's very long. You're gonna kill the Wyvern, I think, if like in one shackle.
No, but I mean, if the shackle gets disrupted with a ensnare, can you cast it again in like 5
Oh
seconds?
yeah, no, it's like it takes forever. And also, if it gets ensnared, it's dead anyway. So it's a game of extremes. Don't get ensnared. That's why a lot of the time human players, they invis their Dragonhawk and they wait until ensnare has been used. It's only one raider, but army's still looking pretty scary. Let's look out for the stomp.
Oh, lightning shield immediately dispelled. Well done, but he reapplies it immediately. Double lightning, not another lightning shield on it. But the DeMusliM is not losing too much in the back. In general.
Yeah, this is how my games go when I play this style.
But how do you want to fight with only priest and footman? Like,
Yeah, ask Infy, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
He also used like Stonebolt and Clap on the peons, right? And then he was left with what, 100 mana to take that fight?
Yeah, it's just these games have been absurd. It's the most frustrating thing ever when you're looking for inspiration to watch Infy.
Alright, Klaus plus 9. Sweet, DeMusliM gets it this time. Oh, Spiral backing up. He went pretty much the entire map. Now retreats a little.
Couldn't he have done this counter expo at like 45 supply? Wouldn't that have been better?
Yeah, I think to be honest, he was supposed to take it instead of attacking the second base of Orc. Like, you might as well go for the all-in if you're gonna go for that. So I'm a little bit surprised that DeMusliM instead went for the attack, especially because he already had Django. If he can expand and then get a big army, it's gonna be like technically very decent for him.
Is it the best human can ever get to? Technically decent?
Yeah. Like, not too bad, you know? I mean, he's still screwed because he's human, but...
I get it.
He used the shackle. Wait, can you see the cooldown? No, you can't.
Would be nice to have such tools in observer mode, right? But it's impossible to have such advanced technology.
The technology is not there yet.
No. Maybe in Warcraft Reforged we will finally get such...
I think we're gonna have flying cars before we get Warcraft 3 improved observer UI, so hang in there.
That's pretty likely, yeah. With a flute, that's sweet. Get the band together with the ancient Django and the flute.
Does he have magic control? Wow,
Nope.
level 4 from that. DeMusliM is still very much in this. He's gonna expand now, 59 supply against 64. The problem is that if fountains come into play later on, it can be very tricky, because if you even have to TP out a single time, the opponent gets free healing.
Yeah, human always has free healing with priest. It's pretty nice, right?
Also free mana regen.
I hate you so much. So much.
I feel you. I feel you.
Spell is actually kind of short on wood. He only has... Wait, does he only have one wood peasant? What the... one wood peon?
Yeah, that keeps on happening for orcs. This entire tournament.
I mean, he's playing Grunt Shaman, right? Because, like, no longer...
He keeps off racing as human, that's the problem. Carried over that habit.
So Dragonhawk down immediately. Speed scroll used, but the TC is drowning a little bit in damage here. Down to
Invul?
1/3. Needs an invul soon. Clap comes in. There's another Stormbolt though if he wants to. Chain lightning in the back. Oh, that was big damage. But no mana on the TC anymore. Stormbolt, is it time for an invul? No, that's not. The DeMusliM just kills the second hero.
You had one job. That was to press that invul.
Rough.
That should be the expo pretty safely up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One chain lightning here would be so awesome.
Wait, Sparrow is chasing with Space Scroll? What is going on?
I think it was just left from the fight. He engaged with the speed scroll and was just off cooldown or something. Okay, expo up. 2-base, 2-base. TC will take forever to come back.
He's finally adding peons on wood here, Sparrow. I think he realized he was going to have a problem with that.
Do you think, if properly executed, both styles, the rifles and the Breaker Dragonhawks, are equally good, or do you prefer one?
No, let me be very clear about this Breaker style that DeMusliM is playing right now. This should not ever be working. Like, it's... I don't know. I think maybe I just don't understand the matchup. I don't know. Like, I just look at these fights and I'm like, you should be getting wiped out super hard. And then suddenly, like, TC doesn't use Greater Invuln, even though he even had Rejuvenation Potion, which was like the perfect combo to get back to a lot of mana and hit points. And then he loses the TC, but I really feel like DeMusliM should have been forced to go back. The TC would have survived, and then Sparrow would have crept the fountain in the top left. After DeMusliM went home to heal, he would have gotten TC level 5, and then the next fight wouldn't even be close. But then it's like a domino effect. He loses TC, so then DeMusliM is the one that takes the fountains. And now he counters attack, and I hate myself because he's gonna win this shit build again.
Okay, level 5 and look, 3 auras.
Oh boy.
Man. Look at this weak MK. Ever since he got nerfed. Well, it is a base trade though. Or is it? Spiral's gonna have to TP out of this at some point. Oh, he tries to right click it down. Oh my god, he's actually getting it.
We'll go down.
Jeez! Big move.
He could have repaired though with the peasants, no?
I guess.
Yeah.
Little too hectic.
I mean, to be honest, I look at Human Heroes and I'm like, okay, well, this is over. It's 5-5. Like, I don't have a WC3 booster on, but I assume it's clap level 3.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this game is over.
Takes a breaker for free. Expo still up. So DeMusliM was what now? 63 supply. That's okay. Clap's looking great, of course. Mana, only half of it.
Spiral can go all out base race, right? He knows DeMusliM doesn't. Oh wait, he does have a TP. Oh, he did buy one. Okay, didn't see that.
He forgot TC though.
Yeah, what is the TC doing? He's chilling. He got a pet frog next to him.
He's just supposed to hold the base.
And now
Distract.
Kodo is going to die.
And he must have found a pet Kodo.
Yeah.
Alright, there's quite some surface on this keep. He's trying it again. There's a TP on the Archmage. Chain Lightning, Lightning Shield Grant. I love
Oh my god, Pillage.
that play. Pillage kicks in indeed. TC is finally reunited. And the Grunt is taking care of all the workers. It's insane. And he once again did not take out the Town Hall exactly. Just TP out. Keep survives, but it's again TP trade for TP trade. 2 base, 1 base. Always favoring Spiral at this point.
This is, by the way, you have to make a bet here. Do you go left or do you go right? Because you might risk running into the opponents. I guess it's more likely than DeMusliM will rush again that Expo, so Spiral's going to make the correct bet and go on the right side. But imagine if DeMusliM had gone through the middle to catch him. Mount Tanking would at least bolt a few units and kill them. Yeah, he even sees him now, so he's going to run back, I think.
Going for the Expo.
Oh, he has a TP!
Going back.
2 breakers only, taking care of the peons first, but I don't know.
Oh, the wolves in the main now against the peasants. That's real painful.
This new orc versus human is so disgusting.
Oh, he's only doing this because he's behind.
Tower rushes were disgusting. I'm so happy we
that
have
was
gave.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, with Firelord, I miss it so much.
And also, you think this is new? Like, did you see any replays from WCG in Germany? Like, where Grubby did this on Twisted Meadows against me?
Yeah, I remember
Promptly
that.
eliminated me before winning the whole thing?
Twisted Meadows
though I
against
should have
Grubby
won.
is the worst shit.
Clap is
Could you
great.
explain that reasoning? Why did you deserve to win, Todd?
I did well in the mid-game.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And also, I was really ill, so just, yeah.
Dude, Spiral is winning this, right? Like, he's just knocking him out economically.
Actually, I think DeMusliM might be able to get a fight. It's 43 supply to 56. I think those heroes, even, yeah, he's going through the center. He's learned.
Yeah.
Say hello to my little friend.
Oy, my god, that clap was disgustingly great.
Speed scrolls! Get your speed
Guns are
scrolls.
running back. Army
I
split
think
it.
he could defend against those 2 heroes and the shaman with just the MK, maybe.
Yeah.
DeMusliM was trying to find some damage at the expansion, but Wolves defend this immediately. Now he's pushing into the peons. Oh, there's so many grunts hurt! He's just gonna take them out with the spell breakers. But in the meantime, heroes in the base. Jesus, what a crazy game. Action everywhere.
Yeah.
Spiral is not used to this. DeMusliM from StarCraft, of course.
Oh my god, level 6.
What? Who?
Mountain King.
Okay.
King.
Remo, get the shoutbox ready. Exactly.
Oh my god, this is the worst. I received that as well.
Oh, Starboard 3 though!
Oh! One sapper, maybe? Oh, he has a doctor in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
Actually, that's very useful to know which way the human's going. He might just keep on going around. And he caught some of the raiders in top left. Oh, he denied this one with the burrow.
Super stressful. Spiral's down to 34.
Spiral needs a Zep. Just get a Zep and keep blaming the main. He can win the base trade, I think.
He's doing it.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
How is this witch doctor still alive?
Wasn't he just fighting the entire human army?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just block it off.
Some voodoo. You know attack me.
He's got the moves. Just like Remo in a club in China, from what I hear.
I can't wait until we hang out there together, bro. It's gonna be the best night of our lives.
I heard rejection does not prevent you from trying again. Is what I heard.
Bro, that's my bread and butter. Come on.
How wide was Roddy
A town is
in the
under
club?
siege.
That's the question.
How what?
A
How
wild.
wild? Was he tame? Was he okay?
He was not wild at all. He was wild in spending, but
Yeah,
Forces are under attack.
typical.
not in his manner.
Spending the StarCraft dollars.
Okay, we have another drop. The
Oh, the
Muslim.
doctor! Oh!
Is the doctor still alive? Yes,
Still
he
alive.
is. Cannot run the water elemental, but the big thing here is the keep, and that's still up.
I mean, DeMusliM got absurd items, by the way, this game. Django and then true shots, like when your entire army is ranged.
Yeah. Main gold mines are empty.
A town is under siege.
Well, at least the one for
Is-
Spiral.
The doctor is still alive, oh my god. Absolute champ.
He's invincible.
AM's about to be level 6. This is where
Yeah.
this game ends, right?
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
I like that he tells the thingamajig. What's it called? True shot. Doesn't need the damage.
Guys, the witch doctor died in the base.
Oh, okay, it's over now. Oh, 4 towers on the expo. That's actually very clever. Because this is very hard to kill with the army that DeMusliM has.
Yeah, yesterday
Okay.
Spiral was practicing building towers for 70 minutes against Dowag. So he
Yeah, that
has
base
a
in the
lot.
bottom left. I love that he realized he was taking a base with 4 towers and the Great Hall for 490 gold mine. You saw that? You saw that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, he's almost level 6.
Forces are under attack.
One more kill.
Oh,
We
the
have
Wolves are having a one-on-one in the main base. It's an epic one-on-one. Double KO is my prediction.
This RNG decides the level 6.
Looking good for the Muslim.
He's hurt.
Oh
my
boy. Yeah.
Not like this.
Got him.
No way. That's
Level
level.
6 Archmage.
Wow.
Ah, no way.
What the fuck?
Oh, the mass teleport.
Big. Oh, clap. Oh, that's big. Speed scroll out, but oh, stuns.
Nice stomp.
And snare.
Nice.
Well
Wow.
salvaged by Spiral.
Where's the storm bolt? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, why didn't he kill one at least?
Freaking human players.
Yeah.
Come on, APM,
We're with you.
Oh, he's blocking with the priests.
please.
Oh, priest around.
Oh, stop.
Oh wow, that block though. Damn.
Why is he sending 3 peons down on the map?
Who needs to walk when you can mass teleport and then cancel it yourself? Oh, the Muslim. What the hell?
Wait, is he gonna make towers in the center or something? Where are those peons going? That would be sick. If he makes like 4 or 5 towers in the center, he's completely won this game.
Oh man.
Chain
Level
lightning.
5 Arseer.
Clap is still so sick. And that's a double kill right there. Triple kill. Control magic again.
Wait, Spiral has a TP, right? Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I've been greedy to stay this long.
He wants to get another kill. Chain lightning. Oh, he's getting
Oh,
burned.
come on!
Bye bye.
Okay, well, this is game.
Yeah.
From behind the wall. And he's getting towers in the center.
Double kill. TC falls as well. Spiral still refuses. Oh my
He's
god.
actually towering the middle. What the hell?
It's
12 supply.
600 gold, 12 supply. But it's too late.
DeMusliM is like, I seem to remember I saw 3 peons headed down there. Like, let me double check real quick that I'm not getting bamboozled right now.
Okay, 10 supply.
I
9.
guess he's gonna go for the altar.
There's no revives happening.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under
There's
attack.
nothing happening, to be honest.
Did Spiral just leave his desk?
He's building peons.
Actually, I love that decision. DeMusliM, upon seeing that there's nothing happening with the altar, is like, well, I don't need to kill that. You're not even using it.
Yeah. 4 supply, ladies and gentlemen. Is it time for a celebration avatar now? He doesn't skill.
There's one lonely peon making us way south to the tavern.
Ah, okay.
Why is Pearl not making anything? Oh.
Archmage is back.
You can do it, Farseer.
I'm sure.
I guess Mastelli, yeah.
He doesn't even have mana, he's just firing the lightning.
Oh man, what a sick game 1 though. And DeMusliM takes it 1 map away.
Nice luck by DeMusliM winning that wolf versus wolf show match.
Yeah.
My god, we've seen crazy games today.
Yeah.
That's 3 map losses now in a row for Spiral, but also watch closer one right there than it was against Happy.
What does it tell you if he stays so long with like 4 supply? Is that any indicator for something?
Yeah, it could be getting like a little bit frustrated and like be looking at the game and be like, holy shit, I cannot believe I lost this. Or like some of the mistakes. I think that maybe sometimes losing is okay, but you just look at the way he lost his fast here. Like from the other side. Yeah, it's showing on the stream right now. It was so crazy. Mountain King, the clap range, guys. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Clap in general, pretty good spell.
But yeah, like I said, it was really like a domino effect where he lost the TC with Greater Invuln and Rejuvenation Potion, and after that, because of that, DeMusliM gets the left fountain, he's on the counter attack, and he just does really well for that. Sparl did a good job of like trying to salvage the situation by igniting a base trade, but it wasn't quite enough against those heroes in particular.
You guys all in the game?
Oh no, shit.
No.
Oh, I need a game name too. Welcome.
Isn't that the
Did
same?
they change the game name?
Yeah.
Ah.
I didn't see the new game name. Oh, they put it in another. Oh my god.
Ah, yeah.
What? I'm still not getting it.
It's general.
Ah. Lino, don't make my life so hard.
Yo, Neo, do you can pass that game name?
Sure. Ah, Förster!
Yeah.
How's
Hello,
it,
guys.
how's it going?
Pretty
There
good.
you go.
How's the garden going? How's the terrace?
A lot of shit to do still.
At least it's good weather though, right? It's the perfect time to work.
Yeah, it's awesome in Munich. We have like the best weather for like almost 3 weeks now.
Yeah, it's that time before it turns too hot, right? Before you
Yeah.
can't handle that shit anymore.
And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Bro, I still haven't got my AC. I need to get my AC before it's too late.
What do you mean, get an AC? You mean a portable AC or get
Yeah.
an AC installed?
No, like
Okay.
a portable AC kind of deal.
Yeah.
You know, Toxie's been telling me how life-changing it's been for him, how he's been becoming a better human being, and just his whole horizon was broadened. So I want to get that experience going, you know.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I got one.
What?
I'm not surprised that you got one, Johan.
Already?
They're very useful.
All right, man. DeMusliM 1 map away from the grand final. And we're the Northern Isles.
To me, it always feels like this is an awful early game map for human, isn't it? Like you creep the green, and then the Farseer arrives, and then you're stuck on level 1 forever.
Yeah, seems like
No comment on that. Okay,
no.
cool. But the Muslim, I think earlier he was playing a different creep route here, right? He went for Tuskar right away with 6 militia, and I think also a arcane tower. So that's going to be severely delayed tech then. So once again, I guess if he does that same build, his plan is going to be to yes have a delayed tech, but get the quick level 3 AM going.
Yeah, sometimes he takes very fast as well. Like DeMusliM, like I said, is very versatile already. He plays a lot of different builds. Like he knows that Sparl will have seen those games as well. So he could try and trick him.
Yours, is there anything in particular that you noticed that humans do differently compared to when you were playing like 3 years ago?
Dude, I played a few games against Orc. It's fucking horrible. Like, I'm not sure what's happening there. I don't
My
understand
man.
shit anymore. It's like a TC is running in front of my army and he's just stomping the shit out of my priests and sorcerers. There's lightning shield all over the place, and it's Ina playing against me, and I'm like,
Oh my
dude,
God.
are you fucking kidding me?
Nice.
Wait,
I
did
got a
he
question,
recognize
though.
you? Did he recognize your ladder?
Yeah, I got my normal attack, so he knows that he won that game. But
Oh
I'm
my God.
like, dude, holy shit, what just
That was
happened?
the best day in his life.
You know,
Dude, I
yours, a matchup I really enjoy is Human against Undead. What about you? How do you feel on this new Human against Undead matchup?
It's definitely beautiful, yeah.
Nice.
But you know what's even better? Like Human against Night Elf, I really dig that shit.
Yeah, Warden is like a fun hero to face, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
In
Warden
fact,
and
we've only
Rocket.
got fun matchups now that I think of it.
Yeah,
How do
the
you
only
like
thing
Breaker
that's still
Mirror?
fair is like Human Mirror, yeah.
You know what? It's not even the worst.
It is the worst. You know, after all these patches, the one matchup that remains the same is the goddamn Breaker Mirror.
Nah,
not
but
when
the
you're
early
playing
game is
Tower.
quite interesting though. So there's a lot of versatile options that you can take.
Like expand or not expand, you mean?
Yeah, absolutely. That's like
Oh, the grunt.
almost a surround. Yeah.
That wolf did not like the altar.
So Johan, you are still pretty damn good at this game. What do you prefer, like a fast tech against this shit, or as they are delaying the borrow and they're not getting a shop, like every orc is rushing pretty hard to tier 2.
Yeah, I
Can you
mean,
even
it's,
hold
it's,
up?
it's quite a few wrong statements in one sentence. First of all, I'm absolutely garbage at this game. And number two, I'm doing so freaking bad against Orc that I'm the last guy you should ask what he's doing against
okay.
this. Or maybe you
Okay.
should ask me what I'm doing and then you make sure you go for the opposite.
Go a different direction. Yeah.
I'm doing so bad
Sounds
against
fair.
Orc.
The Fossy is trapped in the base.
I
Was-
wouldn't
Yeah, but-
necessarily say trapped, as he's killing a lot of
It's
things.
DeMusliM who's trapped in there with him.
You're trapped with me!
I thought of peasants
Oh,
dying.
sorry.
Dude, he's still not teching. Oh, Jesus. Jeez Louise.
Does he need this grunt kill? Oh, he can't get the grunt kill.
A player's forces
Good.
are under
He just killed 5
Well.
peasants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch! Still able to tech though. Apparently doesn't need more lumber.
Oh, that base is neat.
Yeah, that's a beautiful base.
He's gonna make a water
One
elemental
player.
inside, maybe?
Yeah, could work.
Does he have that one peon intentionally on that side?
Yeah,
to
it's
block it?
definitely blocking there, so that he's not entering and canceling.
Yeah, but I mean,
the-
does he intentionally leave exactly one peon over there? That would be pretty
I think
sick.
so, yeah.
By the way, this Archmage is the most obvious.
Yeah.
It's like Solid Snake in a box, you know, like you know, he's red.
You think he also has that move where he can put balloons on himself to float a little bit?
I mean, that would still, that would be cool. That would be one of the other cool things about Archmage if you could, yeah. So that tech is slightly delayed, guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, Sparrow is supply blocked. He forgot the burrow for a while, so he
Oh.
actually can start second hero. 26 out of 30.
GG, well played.
Well, there we go. The board was finished. But
So
yes.
if there would be a rifle transition, he would already go for a blacksmith, right? So he's going for the same strat all over again.
Yeah, the nonsensical double sanctum, yeah, that's what I call it.
Still winning though.
I wouldn't say the last game was like his best game. It was just like Spyro messing up heavily.
Yeah, but it feels like a lot of the Muslim series have been like this. Like Vortex on Other Isle against the Muslim.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Sky. I used to always watch Sky's game and be like, why are they making so many mistakes? But that's the thing, he's the one making them make those mistakes.
That's true.
That bestiary is kind of like a little bit far forward, if you ask me.
Yeah, what's up with the orcs and the buildings so far forward here on this map?
Yeah, but look, if he made the bestiary on the right side of the two burrows, raiders would have gotten stuck. So you have to choose the lesser evil.
Dark Mage to a single grunt.
What? What is this game?
Whoops. You know, high pressure situation, guys. That can happen sometimes.
Actually happened to me recently against Groby as well.
Oh yeah, I saw that clip. That was a good one. Dude, you're
Actually-
featured a lot in these funny Warcraft videos. Have you
Yeah.
noticed?
Every time I see one of those videos, I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm in this, but not for the right reasons.
Do we have any new Czechi videos, by the way? I think I haven't seen his highlights in a long time.
Okay, we're gonna see a tier 3 human player.
Yeah, but Wolf scouts it instantly.
What? He's rushing Griffins in this game?
I mean, this feels a little desperate. But what else could work? Isn't everything else delayed as well?
Isn't that like tying yourself a noose while you're bungee jumping or something?
I never heard that one before.
Yeah, that's new.
A player's force is under attack.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying, guys.
Yeah.
Remo's reading
mean,
Shakespeare now. That's
I think when you
How
go
it's
for this
coming up.
build, you hope the opponent will mess up and now scout it anyway. A lot of the time. You kind of hope they go on autopilot. You know, they make like 5 grunts. They go TC. And then they don't have as much anti-air. And then you hope that they forget reinforced defenses as well, like Cash.
Yeah, and then you have the lucky strike where you kill like all the borrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, but seriously, he's expanding. He's going to go for probably a second B series soon as he realizes what he's up against, which he should already be, but
Player's forces are under attack.
not really promising for DeMusliM at this point.
well, as long as the Mountain King is on the battlefield, game's not over.
Levels on Spiral are pretty bad, honestly.
Did you see that the creeps dispelled the speed scroll on the Torrent Chieftain?
Damn.
My man!
Inspiring. Oh, almost is around the MK.
Ooh, moving the TC back in. Quite some hits. Stomp though.
Speed scrolls, heal scrolls still running. I mean, what's it called? Hit set. Worth.
TC!
Stomps him
First
first.
great info.
Zap!
He has no more bolts.
Oh no. Come on, bro. Go to the expo.
A player's force.
Wait, does Spiral realize there's gonna be Griffins on the way in a second? Because he's getting absolutely nothing.
He should, right? Because there's like no units.
Yeah, but he scouted the main base, but did he look?
Yeah, that's a good question. But even if he didn't look, he should see the tier 3 tag once he goes over there.
Oh, he needs. Wait.
Oh, come on. He can attack.
He
can
needs the
attack.
stomp. He needs the stomp.
The Muslim is forcing him to play like
There's a
shit.
stomp.
What the hell?
Stomp. Oh! Level up, chain lightning.
Oh!
No, the TP went through! Stay!
That was your game.
Oh my god. I think he might have left because he thought he was gonna die. Nah, he was too far behind anyway.
God damn these games. It's like oftentimes in China things are so worked out and it's always the same and it comes down to the tiniest things, and here it's the wildest west. There's craziness all over, there's weird moves all over, there's weird strategies all over. I love this tournament. So one map for the silver medal, at least. And a fun best of 5 against Happy.
Fun best
Fun
of
best of
5.
five, yeah.
So it's gonna be
Real fun.
decided on Echo Isles now, right?
It's gonna be decided in 20 minutes.
Did they switch the game name again? Lino, don't do this to me. Yeah.
Not posted yet.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
The same?
No, I sent it to you in Discord.
This is probably though the most prize money that Spiral's ever gotten, right? Should be.
What is it?
Esport earnings, let's go.
I mean that. Come on, guys. I mean that as a positive, not as like a diss. It's a good success for him. He's won the ESL Open Cup before.
Wait.
But this
Wasn't there
is,
something better for him? Like Rising Star? Oh no, he was 7 to 8.
Yeah, the most prize he ever won was W League $187 against Hawk. He finished 3rd, 4th.
Yeah, he pretty much doubled his prize money in 2020.
That's a
Damn. Time to go pro.
Yeah, why all this?
He's really gonna make a comfortable living with $500.
Same for DeMusliM, by the way.
He lives in East Germany, you know, it's doable.
But didn't he win any fight nights? I'm pretty sure he played some.
DeMusliM made some fight nights. He played the Heroes Hearth Invitational and made 5th to 6th. Maybe it was too late for him.
Maybe.
It's like 2 a.m. or something.
Don't worry, guys. I'm tabbed out right now. I'm looking at all the results.
Todd in love with the esports earnings. That's how we know it. All right.
No, he lost to Neutron in the fight night.
Okay.
3-1, so he only won $100, which is the same money that he won for 3-0ing me in the ESL Open Cup finals. Fun fact.
How much did you get for that?
Well, there's no money for second place, but we split. He wanted to split before the finals. So I was like, well, let's not split 50-50. So we're still truly motivated. I think we did 60-40 maybe. Yeah. So really, I got $40 for getting 3-0'd, which is not bad.
Okay, thank you, DeMusliM, for the tier 1 sub, and Adam the Baddest for the €5 donation. These fun casts are awesome. I'm laughing my ass off. Also, really missed your streams, yours.
Man, so much love.
When are the streams coming back, though?
Dude, daily Warcraft content on my side.
Like for years.
Has never been different.
I don't know why people are just saying, where are your streams? Where are your streams? They must miss them all the time.
Were you streaming every day?
Sure, mate.
You
For
don't
how
see
many
his games?
hours?
Yeah, he's
Casually.
streaming for his...
Casual 2 hours.
Yeah, for like 20 minutes. Play a game as good, AI, easy, and then get on. I haven't run into you on ladder. What's your ID on ladder?
I'm Jaws, but I just did 20 games. I think you cannot really match against me at this point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. You're playing every day, so I feel like we should be meeting.
Dude, I'm already winning against some of these guys. That's quite fun. Like, people are still pretty bad. It's interesting, though.
Who did you beat?
I think Cash and off-race Grubby, dude. He played human against me with Blood Mage. That was beautiful.
Ooh, nice.
Huge accomplishments. I'm gonna put them to my esport earnings as well.
Remo keeps on bragging about his win against Grubby as well. It's for weeks now.
Did he actually brag himself? I thought people were doing that for him.
No. I'm just making shit up.
Do you have a comment with the clip or VOD on Back to Warcraft?
No, but we should, right?
We should definitely have that, yeah.
It's kind of weird because I don't hear Remo talking about his series against Sheik that he had a while back.
What was that?
W3.
You know, remember he made Sheiks like in a clan war or whatever in the tournaments?
Ah,
And then
yeah.
I kept teasing him because he got smashed.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
It's pretty sick though that you're able to beat like these guys.
A player's forces are under attack.
You beat him more than once, or?
Yeah, 3 times now, I think.
Oh my god.
That's
I
more than
haven't,
you,
20,
bro.
I haven't even won 3 games out of 20 against him. Please teach me.
Yeah, but he was off racing. Partly.
So no barracks
Yeah, I
for
guess me
the
too.
orc player. What the hell?
Alright, double burrow into barracks with a shop. What's that? Why is that?
It's a fast tech. You run across right away to have the harassment potential, right? How's the AM gonna get level 2 here? Is he just gonna get to the Murlocs by himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to try his luck in the lottery.
There's no
The
tone of
thing is,
experience anymore.
Yeah, there's no
Equal-
lottery anymore.
On Equal, you don't have that many camps that you can creep on the map overall compared to most maps. I mean, we agree it's like a kind of bad map. Actually, a wolf almost dies, yeah. So the plan is to get TC out and creep it straight to level 3 very quickly, like usual,
Yeah.
and to take expansion. And basically, by not creeping at all with the Farseer, he makes that even easier, because he's going to have so many camps on his southern map, small camps that he can start with.
Yeah, that triangle on Echo is crazy. The Murloc, like the big Murloc camp, and the lab, Merc camp, I mean, and the expansion. It's always level
Dude,
3.
his eco is getting slaughtered, and these guys are always in militia form.
Pretty similar to game 1.
A player's forces are under
Archmage creeping far away. What can he do against it, really? The tower is up now, I guess.
Oh, Sparrow bought Mercs.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make a farm, he's gonna be supply blocked.
So much
Not if he
pressure.
loses the footman. 200 IQ.
Next level play.
You know that meme of the guy putting the finger on his head? Can't be supply blocked if you lose all your units.
Player's forces are under attack.
What do you think about getting the priest like very early thought? Like when your archmage comes out and you get the priest on your own on Echo Edge, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's
Against
pretty
proxy?
good. More and more humans are doing it. So orcs now pay extra attention to this. Sometimes to try and intercept, or sometimes they steal the mercenaries. In this case, yeah, he bought it from the side of DeMusliM.
So the Muslim is thinking like, as long as your TC is not level 3, everything is fine?
Player's
Or
forces are under
what's
attack.
the game plan?
I think he's just gonna go double Sanctum and then do the same as earlier, where he makes like priests into breakers, and maybe this time instead of playing aggressive, expand himself. The thing on this map, something very important is the center camps. If you can secure those while the opponent is creeping safely on his side of the map, you're already doing very well, especially if you get both of them. So it's gonna be interesting to see who invests first in those, but I feel like it's probably gonna be Spiral because he's already almost level 2, so maybe he just even creeps the Expo next and then starts investing towards going for the center camps. DeMusliM has no wood.
Yeah.
Like y'all said, he was always in militia form, so... Whoa, where is he going?
It's going
He's
from
gonna
it.
do 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I guess he has no wood anyway, so maybe it makes sense to creep this and then expand later. You can delay the expand to when you're gonna have like around 50-ish supply.
By the way, I saw your games against Grubby where he went for the expansion into fortified Borough at the Expo. That spread completely nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
what
very
the hell
good,
is that shit?
He plays very well. Suun on the fast here. No, yeah, it's crazy. Like, I can't believe 50 supply human cannot kill a burrow. Like,
Yeah, he's just waiting for you to run in to shoot your priest with that Borough. This squad is way too strong for Last Refuge.
oh my god, that TC is gonna be 3 so fast.
Forces are under attack.
Easy creep on the Berserkers. Little distraction in the north, so they split the center camps. But yeah, the TC gets the big revenue here.
Big money. If he waits a little bit longer, he can go for the heal scroll, but wants to pounce sooner. Oh my god, these footies, dude. This is gonna be
Yeah.
zip zap, clip clap.
Player's forces are under attack.
Are you getting tired? It's usually a sign when you get tired when you come up with like words like this.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it was so weird last night. Like, I was so tired during the cast, and then the cast, and then I was in bed and I couldn't sleep for an hour. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
You were too hyped about the games, too much passion.
I can't contain all this passion.
For how long is he building this shop, by the way? Must have been cancelled at some point, I guess.
No, he did construct an arcane sanctum on the top, so the shop never started.
Player's forces are
That's a
under
lot of priests, by the way. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's going mass priest.
Dude, if he wins that game, I'm starting to do that build as well. I don't even care if it doesn't make any sense.
Please don't. Please don't.
Oh no.
Going for the
It's
mountain.
zip zap stompicky clap time.
Well, got
Yeah, I think
clapped
so
out.
too.
Dude.
MK dead.
One more clap out.
Oh,
He takes the TC
though?
with him.
Oh, that
Almost.
stomps hit the entire army.
Holy! He drops the TP almost, but he gets him out. Oh my god, that was tons of damage.
Stomp is such a fun spell, don't you think?
No comments.
Yeah.
a player's
What
forces
now?
are under attack.
Spider is in full control.
He can still lose his heroes. We have seen that before, right?
True fly fashion, I guess.
The problem also for the Muslim is right now he's creeping his Archmage, which brings him absolutely nothing in the next fight, as his Mountain King is still being revived.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sending militia to the expo without creeping it. No!
Nice!
No! Turn around!
No.
Oh boy.
And the problem is, Mount Tanking is supposed to creep those camps. So now Mount Tanking is gonna come out, and there's gonna be only the camp in the bottom right that you never wanna go to because it's a dead end left.
Alright. Spiral
I mean,
shot.
he's going for a counter expansion, right? Anyway, so.
Well, 4 TC versus level 2 MK, boys. It's not looking good.
And heal scrolls as well. So not even Clap is that powerful.
Oh my god, he's not even remotely close to 3.
TC level
You can
4.
get it with the smaller camp and then the camp in the bottom right, though.
A player's
Looks
force
like
You might get hit before.
It's also pretty crazy that you cannot really play Blizzard anymore, right? As he's just going for Purge Stomp and just gonna kill your Archmage whenever you try that.
Yeah, I agree, human sucks.
some humans do. Like Jimiko, for example, goes Watch Elemental first, then Aura again, and on level 4 he goes for 1 point of Blizzard. But
Oh, okay. Does that work?
MK. Yeah, he wins sometimes, but he's like really, really good.
Yeah.
He
That sounds like a
wins
great build. I can't wait to see him lose literally every game against Lin.
I mean, Water Elementals are useless anyway, right? They just get purged and give your opponent experience, so why not Blizzard? It's a little less
How-
useless.
How close to level 5 can TC get from this camp? That's the question. Probably pretty damn close.
Nah, level 4 experience punish is pretty heavy. You see, he's really close. I told you.
Fan of energy. Of course, man.
Feel some bias in this cast.
Oh, DeMusliM got Ring of Regeneration. This is really good. And he's going to be surrounded by 7 grunts and stomped to death. That regen is really going to make the difference. I finally broke Remo.
But like for real, if Spiral just sits back and is like, you know what, I want to go to 80 supply, then maybe DeMusliM can get up, I don't know, 10 breakers.
Yeah, he's moving out though, so I don't know what you're talking about.
He's just gonna hold here, like, men stand with me, like Leonidas at Thermopylae. Listen, this little choke. I wouldn't move out far on the map though, DeMusliM. That's crazy.
Yeah, that little choke. That is a entire screen of full battlefield. There's the Stomp, there's the Lightning Shield, there is 1,000,000 damage thanks to the Chain Lightning as well. TC though, oh my god, he's hitting all.
He was right clicking really, really strong on that TC.
Oh.
A lot of right click.
If there is such a thing as orc porn, I think this is it. You just witnessed it.
Dude, I bet my ass that there's orc porn out there.
There's a subreddit, and Aina is the mod.
And the main actor.
It's also a mod of hot emo and another word that I can't say. That starts with an A and finishes with an L.
Well, good news, TC didn't make it to
Oh god,
level 5.
the fast here!
Oh!
Okay!
He doesn't have a TP. Are you for
There
real,
you go.
Spiral?
Level 2 fast year then.
Okay!
He's basically a headhunter. Doesn't matter.
Did you say he's basically a headhunter?
Yeah, he's shooting projectiles from the back.
Not even, bro.
What? You're saying he doesn't have
headhunter-
range attack?
Yeah, but I'm saying a headhunter does more damage.
Ah,
player's forces are under
that's probably
attack.
true.
But if this keeps on
It's
happening,
level 5, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Give me that level 5, baby. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Can you please not revive that Farseer?
Actually, revive it so it can get stone bolted and die.
Oh, it's a nice clap. And he doesn't have any heal scrolls. Now he has one.
The fast here. One time. Stone bolt. Oh, he clapped instead.
he's still stuck. Okay, there we go.
Now the region kicks in on the Monkey.
Oh yeah. Look at that region. There's no real front line. Everything is all
the
over
priest,
the
the
place.
priest!
Oh, run over trees.
He's not going to take the
5
priest with
seconds
him.
done, boys.
God.
5 seconds.
GG.
Gee.
Well played. That is Spiral in the grand final. The DeMusliM's run ends here. He is not surviving. Big shout out to Take TV for the tournament. Yes, that is correct.
Good
Man,
man.
Ben is way too nice.
Yeah. Imagine if he stayed and tried to come back.
But bronze medal for him. Huge surprise. 6 games on the way. I think he can be really proud. He was really happy after the game against Vortex. We saw it on Twitter, like celebrating about that. That's no shame. Great
How
run.
much money did he win?
We should know that as the official casters for this tournament.
$200.
Gets 2 ESL Cups.
Yeah, 2 more than I won.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
doubling
sick.
his 2020 prize money as well. And this is Spiral's biggest accomplishment the entire career. That boy...
Spiral is very promising. I think we've known that for a while, right?
Yeah. But usually he has this high, and then he disappears for a while or switches to human, and as you all know, it's a garbage race, so you can't win anything with it.
Oh, yes.
And then he switches to Orc once again, and now he wrecks people. Cool sign for the Meisterschaft, Todd. You should be scared.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't need to see him do well in this tournament to know that I was going to lose against Steam anyway, so it doesn't change much for me. But DeMusliM going deep like this, definitely, it's better than if the humans had gotten completely smashed, you know? It's pretty nice that a human actually went deep and took third, so that gives me a little bit of hope.
So your good friend Neutron said that DeMusliM is the best human in Europe right now. What do you think about that?
I think he's going to need a whole lot more results for us to be able to say that he's better than Hawk.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
he's obviously very good as well.
What happened
I mean,
to
he
Hawk, by the way?
could-
I saw his games today, and it wasn't really looking any good.
Yeah, sometimes he has a few off series, like I think against Cash, that was kind of one of those. And he kind of did the infi build as well, so it doesn't count. And then he met Foggy in the lower bracket, so I mean, no shame losing to Foggy, really.
Unfortunately.
Wait, didn't he play rifles against Cash?
I think in one game he did the Sanctum build. I think he's a little bit lost, regardless, against Orc these days. Yeah, maybe you're right. In one of the games for sure he did rifles.
But the Cat and Hawk, they have quite a history, right? They played like so many times against each other, so...
Yeah.
So we have the grand final coming up. It's going to be the rematch. Spiral against Happy. We all know if Happy has a matchup weakness, it is against Orc. But Spiral doesn't play the normal Orc, doesn't play the Blade Master tier 3 triple hero style. He's all about Farseer. And it was the 2-0 earlier for Happy. Did you guys see that series? It felt like Spiral just lost all hope at some point.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
completely fell apart.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened exactly with that. It seems like he's had that similar thing happen a few times in the tournament where he fell apart at times. Like he's making some big mistakes for sure. Even in that last game, like the Farseer sending during the night to the shop is like, what? Like, what are you expecting? Of course he might be there. But at the same time, there is so many things that he does really well that he still manages to get through, like sometimes barely. Guys, we need to do something, I feel, for these finals. We need to say that, like, if Spiral wins, we're going to do something. I think that would make it even more fun. Would you guys be up for that?
Well, it depends on what you have in mind, dude.
Yeah. Maybe, like, how about, like, dyeing our hair or something?
That went
absurd.
really well for you, wasn't it? It didn't. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what color? Red for Orc?
Yeah, I'll get actually, if Spiral wins the finals, I'll get the same haircut as Suun. you guys don't have to do the same one, but I think it's fun if we all say something.
Okay,
That should be punishment.
I'm in with the hair color for sure.
Yeah, you need to say now which one.
Yeah, red for Orc.
Red. Oh my god,
What?
we look so bad.
How do you know? I never
Remo.
wore.
I mean, like if we go Power Rangers, right? So there's red, there's what else is there? Green, right? I go green.
I go green. I'm nature.
Oh my god, Remo with green. The Joker.
I can cut my hair.
No. You keep your hair.
And yours?
For me, there's not a lot of hair left, so I can color that, but Doesn't really change
You
things.
can get a tattoo of Spiral, but we never saw
I
him,
would
so
just
you
get a
don't
tattoo of Spiral. Yeah. Obviously, see stomping on my back with a lightning shield.
Oh my god.
It can be tiny though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Warcraft bets and tattoos, they have a rich history.
That always worked out.
That
well.
always works out.